What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Before you watch it, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and stay tuned. In today's video, I'm actually not going to show any training footage. It's just going to be me talking about how to stay motivated in the gym. And I know that sounds so broad. It's very obvious, like how to stay motivated in the gym. Everyone thinks, well, yeah, we all know we need to do it, but how do we do it? So a way to do it is, I'm gonna say a little story first. I've known people, like when I've trained people, I've been a personal trainer at a commercial gym. I've trained people outside of a commercial gym. I just had friends who work out and like I didn't train them. But like the more people I meet, whether they're just acquaintances or if I just met them or if they're really good friends, a lot of people tell me like let's just say it's a beginner. I've known beginners in the past, and a lot of times, like, beginners are the worst people in the gyms. I've learned that those are the worst people. Like, I knew a guy, he was just a beginner, and I had to ask him, like, we were working out, I was like, long time ago, I was like 19, yeah, and it turns out he was 3 years older, he was 22, or 23, and we were just doing all these things, like, nah, bro, that's not how you do it, this is how you do it, this is how you do it. And I was like, how long have you been working out? And he was like, 3 months. I'm like, oh, no wonder. I had been working out by that time already, 5 years, because 14 and 19 it was still way more, like, I was still way more informed than he was. He was not informed at all. I don't know where he was getting this information from. I think they were from gym bros that were more experienced than him. So what that means from 14 to 19, I know that might not sound like a lot. It may sound like, oh, 5 years you didn't take it serious, but that's not true. So the way to stay motivated is what I was doing, something very similar to what I was doing. And you're probably thinking like, oh yeah, go on YouTube, watch my favorite YouTuber. I actually don't think that's a good way to stay informed, because YouTubers a lot of times they can like contradict what they say. A lot of times if you watch their beginning videos to the like since day one, they're gonna contradict after a while. They're gonna I mean everything you do, even if you say what I'm gonna do, it's still. I mean that's a good way. That's a form. YouTube, yes, especially if it's someone like informative, like. Enrique Elite Fitness or whatever his name is, like someone like him who really talks about it, like him, like Alan Thrall, guys who actually really get into it. That's a good way, but I think it's better to read. That's what I was gonna say. So what I used to do is when I had Facebook, I don't even really use Facebook anymore. I don't even really have that many friends. I just use it like if I don't have their number, they message me. That's pretty much what it is, and they know. Everyone who knows me knows that. And I used to have like 900 friends, not that much, but it was like a high school thing. And even when I was done high school, I followed Men's Fitness. I followed I forgot the rest. Men's Fitness, like some powerlifting articles, blogs, whatever you want to call them, forums. It was like 5 different ones, and I literally read an article every single day, like from each. So it's 5 articles a day, and a lot of times it'd be more, but at the very least 5 a day. So 5 a day from when I was not 14, but like 18, like 16 up until I was like 22, so 6 years. 5 articles a day times 2. Like I really did do this. This isn't a lie. But let's just say it was 1 article a day. Let's give people benefit of the doubt. 1 article a day, that's 365, man. I need my phone out. 365 times 6 is 2,190, but it was more because I did really read 3 to 5. So if it was 5, the least was 2,190. The most was close to 11,000, 10,950. So what that means is I don't think I'm better than anyone for what I did, but I do think I was ahead of a lot of people that didn't do any, like literally none of the above. Like options A, B, C, literally did D, none of the above. What that means is not read at all, not look into anything, and just like watch YouTube once in a great while, like informative, but like follow the wrong YouTuber. Like if it's a YouTuber who just does like challenges, like reps challenge, bodyweight challenge, some crazy workout challenge, and they try to do that every day is what I'm trying to say. So they don't have a program, they don't go to like bodybuilding.com and actually get a free program or something that works, and they just do like their favorite YouTubers crazy bodyweight, I don't know, bodyweight bench, bodyweight squat, and they do that every single time, or they do something crazy every single time and change it every single time. I have been in that situation. You just try to do like fun things and like just switch them up, or just like the same thing every single time. Like that's one way of not staying motivated and not trying to get better and not staying informed. So I guess you could call this a way of staying informed in the gym. Like a lot of people are new and they just go to the gym like, I don't know what to do. And that's like they say that for like years. Like I hear it like for a year or 2 or like months. Oh, I saw that guy doing it, so I just did it. It's like, oh, weight did you do? Oh, I don't know. I just did like this weight and like this reps. He did that, so I did something way lighter. Because if he could do that, I can do this. That's like the worst thing that people do. It's always if he could do that, then I can do this. It's like if I say if Larry Wheels can bench 600 pounds, then I should be able to do 300 because I'm basic compared to him. I can't even do that. You can't compare yourself to someone who's way stronger. And let's just say it's someone a little stronger, like your friend who's always working out with you. I have a friend who can bench 330, and like, it's my friend Sam. If let's just say Sam, he does 330. And it's like, well, if Sam could do 330, then I could do 290. I can't even do that. So if you're just going by that all the time, like, I swear everyone does that, whether you want to admit it or not, or some do it more than others. Like, that's like, if you do that and live and die by that, it's like kind of you're going down the road of failure, not success, because you're just going kind of like a biased opinion. Like, he can do it, I'm not as strong, but I'm kind of strong, so I'm gonna just kind of do what he did, but not really. So, not trying to learn, not doing your research, and not, practicing. I mean, I guess practicing what you preach, but more doing the research, and I guess watching informative videos, not just any YouTuber, just informative videos. Reading research, and not studies. I really don't mean studies. Like, studies I really hate so much. Like, if you watch my videos before, I already explained it. I mean, like, articles where it's like someone who's like has a bachelor's in kinesiology, or a personal trainer, or someone who's really experienced talks about what works and what doesn't because they know, or just the facts and the science behind it. I guess you could kind of say a study, but not like look up studies. Like, I would say that helps, like, facts, informative facts, and people who have experience, and then implement all that into your own and see what works best for you. That's something people need to know, that we're all different, and different things work for different people. I have so many friends that think they're Larry Wills, and they're all basic. Like, they're nowhere near Larry Wills. Like, you're not even on Larry Wills level. You can't even total 1250. Like, come on. Even if you're at 1300, that's not strong. Like, you're only strong at, I think, 1500 and up. To me, that's somewhat elite. 1500 at 198 body weight, to me, I think that's pretty damn elite. Like, even if it's not like at the top of the charts or whatever, you're getting there. Or if you're 1500 and you weigh less than 198, even better. I just say 198 because that's how much I weigh. The rest, I don't really know. I don't know because that's not me, and I don't plan on that being me. But even if for a 220 guy, I do think it's cool. 1500, 300 guy, 2000, stuff like that. But if you're at 1300 and you weigh 198 and you think you're all that, like, you're really not. Like, seriously, let's just be honest. Like, I'm not trying to act like I'm strong, because I'm not. That's how I know. Like, I don't try to, like, oh, I'm about a total 1200, I'm the shit. No, like, that's not even strong, okay? So we can't compare ourselves to strong people or people who are a little bit stronger than us, because that little bit is a huge difference. 330 bench, it may seem like a little to some people, like 70 pounds off for me, but, like, it's a huge difference. It's not a little, it's humongous. Or, like, if someone benches 15 pounds more than you, that's a big difference, because 5 pounds is a big difference. If you go for a max RPE 9, close to 10, let's just say, and you try 5 more pounds, most of the time you're not going to get it. Or 10, most of the time. I just saw, I'm not going to say his name, but a YouTuber, it's like, I don't know if he's a YouTuber or not, but he was on someone's channel, and he did a really heavy deadlift, and then he tried, it was like RPE 9-ish, and he went, like, I think 35 more pounds. Close to 40 more pounds. 40 minus 4, so 36 more pounds. Didn't get it, and I knew for a fact that wasn't, like, that I knew that wasn't going to happen. It's just not being realistic. You got to be realistic and try to look into what you're doing. If you love what you're doing, like fitness, like if you, not so much, like let's just say you love it, but you're not at the phase where you love it yet, and you're just getting into it, and you do it every day, and it's a lifestyle, because fitness is a lifestyle, with the dieting and the, the programming, the work ethic, not just the lifting, but the lifting too, like all of it, the mindset, getting up in the morning or going late. I mean, either one is hard. That you just have to be, fully committed. And I see a lot of guys who just, like, I wish they would want it more. I see guys who just go to the gym and they're powerlifters and they're stronger than me, that's for damn sure. But I wish I was as strong as them or stronger. But what I'm trying to say is, a lot of the time some guys are just strong and they don't really have the work ethic or the will. They just go, I don't know why they go, but they go. And then a lot of times they end up quitting. I don't know why people end up quitting. Alan Thorne made a video, people who can't compete because they have school, they just cancel their membership. That's weird. Or if they just can't go all out, they're just going to cancel and just do nothing. Which, that's seriously crazy, because you'd be surprised, like, greasing the groove method, how effective that is. Like, going super light, like 10 sets of 3, let's just say, and like light, I don't know, like, I'm more comparing to like pull-ups, body weight, because I did that, but I think his name was Pablo, he invented the grease the groove. How farmers, they're working literally all day, and farmers are so jacked, like their forearms, they just look like they're in shape, and they don't even work out. Like, yes, they are doing physical activity, but they don't lift weights. They're on the farm using wheelbarrows a lot, shoveling is one of the best. That's way harder than deadlifting. I don't care what anyone says. Like, shoveling, that's hard. Like, they do a lot of things. It's not just that. Hay, gardening, all this stuff, and they have huge forearms because they do the same repetitions all day. And it's really, if you think about it, it's pretty easy, like weight wise, RPE wise, but all day it gets tiring. And that's the mindset behind Grease the Groove. Like that's why I did the whole Pablo pull up program, and you can do it with weights too. It was 20% of my max pull ups. I mean, there's more to it, but for the most part, I had done 15 pull ups, so 20% of that, 10 sets of that. So I think three. Let's just say I don't think it was three, but 10 sets of three, and you just kind of add on to that. And three may not seem like a lot, but 10 sets of three adds up, especially with pull-ups because they're so hard. Same could be used with weights, and people think that doesn't work. And people think powerlifters just want to max out every single week and have a RPE 9 every single week, because if it's a RPE 6 or 7, it's like, oh, it's too easy. Let me go heavier. Oh, next one they don't get it. Like, that blows my mind so much, especially if it wasn't an RPE 6 and they say it was, but everyone knows it was a 9. It's like, oh, I was an RPE 6. Let me go heavier. It's like, what goes through those guys' minds? I think it's a 6 and it's not a 6. And then they go heavier and then they're discouraged. Not getting a lift is so damn discouraging. I just found that out in my life. Like, all these years I've been alive, I never really liked to go heavy until I started doing powerlifting. But, at my meet, I didn't get bench, I didn't care. I didn't get 265, I didn't care. But, the deadlift, that was very discouraging. Just the fact that my grip was slipping. I got it the second attempt, 480, and the third attempt, I mean, I think I got it, but let's just say I didn't. And that was pretty damn discouraging because I didn't actually fail a deadlift. Like, it didn't fall on me. I didn't, bend over, I did stand up, didn't lock out the second. I admit I didn't get it. My grip was slipping. And it is pretty discouraging when you can't. I got caught for depth my first squat. It's just really discouraging. And I've seen guys get really beat up about it and really discouraged. Like, literally like a 5-year-old kid. Like, it's not a joke. So, stop trying to go RP 10 all the time. Like, people swear by, if it's too easy, it's not working. But you can't tire yourself out if you're going easy. I'm not saying go RP 3 all the time, or 4 or 5, but if it felt easy and you could have done more, that means you pretty much did more. Like, literally today, I benched 241. I didn't actually. I wanted to bench 241 for a top single, and it's not even that heavy, but I'm just starting to peak. And I actually did 251. And I was like, damn, I'm so mad because I wanted it to be 241. And mentally, it messes you up so much because I thought it was 241, and it's like a little misgroove. It's on my Instagram. And I posted it on my story. And it's such a misgroove, and it was 241, and it felt good, but it was actually 251 because I loaded, I don't know why I put the 2.5 kilo, which 2.5 kg is 11 pounds each. Total 2.5 kg is 11 each. Total, what's wrong with me? 2.5 kgs is 11 pounds total, so I added 11 more pounds, so it should have been 241 instead of 251. 250, 241, whatever you want to call it, 250-ish, and it was actually pretty damn easy. But what I'm trying to say is my mindset, I had working sets of 234.5 for a 3x4, and then I did 4 and 4 and 3, but in my mind I was like, oh, this fourth rep was always hard, and then the last set I did 3, in my mind I was like, well, I just did 241, so this fourth rep keeps getting hard, and I think I could have done it, but it's just that stupid mindset. So if I would have known it was 251, oh my god, it would have been easier. So that just shows that's such a huge mindset. And with the whole RPE scale and with the weights, I mean, misloading is a whole other thing, and it was a misgroove, but it's pretty damn good for a misgroove and a misload that I had no idea about. So if I would have just done 241 and not misloaded it, I would have easily in my bag, I could have done 251 or 254, and I was right, because I did 251, and in my mind, I was like, damn, why did I misgroove? It's not even heavy. But that 11 pounds made a huge difference, just like I was saying earlier. My body knew that it was a misgroove. It's like, oh, it's kind of heavy. And my mind's like, stop being a baby. So that's a perfect example. That's why I don't like programs that are based solely off of RPE, like RPE, top single RPE, 4x5 RPE, because it's just, people lie. That's all there is to it. And if you're having a bad day, it's going to be hard to tell. You're going to try to go for more. I just don't like it. I like bulk percentages and RPE. But if you're going to take anything away from this video, it's just to stay informative. Do your research on what you're doing, whether it's bodybuilding, whether it's you want to be in the NBA, MLB, powerlifting, any kind of fitness, any kind of anything. Look into it. Don't just be that guy, oh, I don't know. I just asked my friend. He does everything for me. I just asked this guy. Stay informed, do your research, and actually practice it and take it serious, and don't go based off of don't ego lift if you're in powerlifting, and with anything. Don't try to do a crazy jump program and get off that jump program and try to dunk every single day. You're gonna get very demotivated and try to get faster on a 40-yard dash. And you're like, let me test my 40-yard dash. When you should be just saving the 40-yard dash for the end of the program and saving the max out or the true peaking cycle for powerlifting. Just stick to the program, stay informed. Don't be the I don't know guy. I don't know anything because I never look anything up. I just go in the gym. I just do things. It's like, what'd you do last week? I don't remember. I just kind of looked up a YouTube video and that's it. That's all I got for today. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the rest of the video. Peace out.